All right, some major updates. I'm going to be really quick here. So, unfortunately, it's official. The primetime game in my home court will not happen tonight. Once again, it was canceled last week on Wednesday, and now I'm going to cancel it again today for a couple of reasons. My ongoing personal situation, and it turns out that the side of my left calf has been cramping. So hopefully it's not a strain. The back of my legs have been sore pretty much all day, that every time I get up from my seat at work, it's out of my desk, and I've been limping a little bit here and there. But it's just I've had a lot of soreness like that in the back of my legs. Like, it just depends how long the game is, and basically I'm wearing the same shoes that I did yesterday for my Shootaround game. I mean, surprisingly enough, I did really well with these shoes. As I've made, it was my second straight game right now, 2-0, when it comes to making 3-pointers, where I've made 5+ threes, and it's the second straight with these shoes, when shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yesterday was a good game. Yes, I've counted 12 threes. Wow, damn. So 12 threes, and with these shoes, unfortunately, I'm not going to be wearing these again. They're not for sports. They're not for they're not rubber shoes. They're just regular walking shoes, if you want to call it, but they're not shoes that would be considered for sports, not even basketball, what have you. You know what I'm saying? These are just shoes for just regular walking, or just non-sports shoes, if you want to call it. So yeah, right now I hope it's not a strain on the side of my left calf. I've been these last couple of times before the shift ended, my it was starting to hurt, and even as I was coming up the stairs, I can feel it hurting. It's like I was pulling a muscle. Hopefully it's not a strain, but yeah, so it's either way, I'm not going to be able to play. Even if I was available, this is the other reason. And unfortunately, I'm not able to do that because of that. And I don't want to risk, just aggravating it. Yeah, I can play through pain, but in the case of this game, because it is a 2-for-3, I'm not willing to risk playing. But with this cramp, with this cramp side of the leg, where I've been pulling the muscle, so I better rest it. And another update is the home game that's supposed to be for Friday, during my lunch break, that's going to be shifted to tomorrow, because I got a job interview. It's actually a phone interview for one of the companies I applied to, and it's for a marketing specialist position. Now, when I applied to that, I would probably assume weeks ago, because I haven't, I think I applied to that position without a cover letter, but luckily I got a response. So I'm going to have that phone interview during my lunch break on Friday. So tomorrow will be the game here at home. It'll be a home game, and it'll be the Sims Park game. It's going to be pretty different than it was the last time I was there. So I'll explain the rules for that for tomorrow. But yeah, no game tonight, for those couple of reasons that I mentioned. And I gotta rest my leg pretty well. I need to rest it well, because if it's gonna hurt again, by tomorrow, then to the point where the side of my calf is getting worse, or if it's just still hurting, then I better not play then. So that being said, these are all the updates that I'm gonna give. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to play the game, and hopefully, by the way, I heard, and it may be possible that, hopefully it's possible, just depending on this ongoing situation right now, this personal situation, that is happening. Hopefully I can get, the 1 week break. I heard it's possible I might get the 1 week break. So if that happens and this phone interview goes well, it's possible I may do it in person. So yeah, I gotta do this one really well, and I gotta take advantage. So if this game is not gonna be happening tonight, the primetime game, then I got for next week. That's for the guys in Russ and Eugene. They can do either Monday or Tuesday of next week. Hopefully that 1 week break will happen. And if that's the case, I am making that game happen. No hesitations, no excuses, because I want to get that done before the season ends. Take care, y'all.